In hopes of a marketable approach, we'll start with a chorus and a centralized focus that doesn't become too distorted. Supported the fall of the system to evolve our vision toward the greater mission. A last-second decision to listen to the meaning and any redeeming value. He wasn't really allowed to, yet he still turned up the volume, so we could feel what he heard and reveal the joy he deserved. When the moment occurred, the fine line between reality and faith became blurred and stirred our curiosity. You are who you've always been, and you can be anybody. Yet he was happy just being himself, because he could do that like nobody else. Although he still needed help with the rough patches and details. He was a tough little bastard, but he didn't want to be an a-hole. Ayo, he knew eventually his crew would prevail. The cosmos would unveil which path was the better trail. But I guess that depends on what you wish to experience. He inhaled a deep breath and allowed sincereness to steer his steps toward brilliance and fulfillment. He simply wanted to accomplish his dreams while still being grounded in realness. He simply wanted to accomplish his dreams while still being grounded in realness. He simply wanted to accomplish his dreams while still being grounded in realness. So he inhaled a deep breath and allowed sincereness to steer his steps.
Everything I ever wanted, I didn't need it. Everything I ever needed, I didn't want it. Enough practice, here we go. Everything I ever wanted, I didn't need it. Everything I ever needed, I didn't want it. It's here. Enough practice, here we go. Pretty ridiculous accusation, ugly resolved solutions, mightier than the weakest link, solidified solid wet ink. Only time will dry the desert, only rhyme will rain effervescent. Touch the sky, walk the blind, play outside, open your blinds. The hypocrisy you'll adore, I won't give you less, only always more.
He simply wanted to accomplish his dreams while still being grounded in realness. So he inhaled a deep breath and allowed sincereness to steer his steps. In hopes of a marketable approach, we'll start with a chorus and a centralized focus that doesn't become too distorted.
Enough practice, here we go.
Vivid with arresting images, looking forward to resting after he finishes. Humans are bridges between heaven and earth, magnetizing words. Desires and tries magnify a familiar song I've never heard. The golden Buddha hidden, covered in mud, isolated, focusing on inner love. The little engine could because he refused to give up. Extra close to a goal that's roped off and forbidden to touch. Confronted with an abrupt buzz that rushes with everything one might want. A sloppy silk sponge that trusts the flowing gush will provide more than enough. More than enough. More than enough. More than enough. More than enough.
Thumbs up. Hey. Hey. Yo. Chill out. Hey. Hey. Some days I pass around cues like you. Hey. Fuck you too.
Fuck you too.
Yo.
Cause some days I pass around fuck yous like fuck you. Hey. I love you too.
This ain't flying, nor am I lying on my knees. Only dying, standing for what I believe. Fighting our enemies can take a toll. Pulling on our weakest link, will we break or will we control? The river flow, through heavy rain, I'm not in denial. I'm off the wall like a poster child that abides by the laws of physics, so this is just falling with style.
After events ran their course before things went back to normal. When every option was up for grabs, as sad as shit gets, I must ask, was that a rough draft, all salty, liquid tears? There's different paths, the same objective. Which way are you headed? Careful with the skeezers. You could get skeezed. Extra stoked, all super psyched, getting sucked up by a tractor beam. There's nothing you can offer me. Savory flavoring yet different shades of the same thing. Going for the kind of dough that doesn't fold, only to end up with loose change. Geez, I've been ready already and raring to leave. Ignoring important parts in the fine print, too detailed to read. The whole world is right in front of our face, though it might be hard to see.
For the flames, can't say man didn't make fire. I'm after the program codes, trying to capture this world in picture perfect mode. I'm Ash, aimed with this Pokeball, ashamed of the rap turned rock and roll. Daywalker turned Nightcrawler, gone fishing when I didn't go home, skipping through the school halls, breaking all the rules like a bull in a China store. Hey.
Some days I pass around views like you, ayy.
You too.
Cause some days I pass around views like you, ayy. I love you too. Somehow when internet and the cave, the insides get pretty bright. Gandalf the Grey comes back as Gandalf the White. Hands up in a skin club lit up with a black light. That's that old school T-Rex bites the neck of a brontosaurus. No glamour in the uproar, nothing was glorious. Now take a deep breath, try not to forget fullness. Actualize potential, security challenges the risk of finding bliss. Revive the vitals, finish the cycle, close the circle, complete the loop. Hopefully we'll all make it home in time to regroup. MC come up, MC dumb up. MC, I used to give a fuck. MC, I want my fucks back. MC Slacker versus MC Stacker. MC Biggity Mac Daddy or MC Diggity Daddy Mac. MC Nostalgia living in a flashback. MC got to the future way too fast. MC still dealing with the past.
MC squeezed the liquidity out the lyrics, saw the mystique mirrored in his image. Peel back the mystery meat, rinse and repeat. Peel back the villainies, turn villanelles into symphonies. First, third, and every 15th subsequently. Started with the birth of a nation, rebirthed the equation, earth condensation. I'm a king sacrificing his pawn to get a queen on a gambit. Mutant genes, I'm a force, I'm a bandit. I'm recluse, close to the edge, I'm outlandish.
MC turning that stage into a scene. MC dreams to extremes to believe. MC Cash Out, MC Madhouse, MC Loudmouth, MC Church Mouse, MC Spectacular, MC Beef Supreme, MC All You Can Ask For, MC Bigger Than the Screen.
MC freedom, up and away. MC in the Garden of Eden, run around naked, not feeling like a heathen, hooray. MC dreadlocks, MC bed knocks, MC get my stamina back on top, MC makes improvement a lot. MC believes all in perfect time, the existential and divine, devoted in kind, all together bind. MC not begging for help, that's an opportunity to learn myself. MC hard love, MC stand tall, MC peace like a white dove, y'all.
MC used to kick it with my dukes. MC thank God for the loot. MC crusty Tim boots. MC new shoes. MC cracked up MacBook. MC late with updates. MC face fuck your rat race.
Mastering the MC, night check the psyche. Matilda I might be. Brain interpreting the utterly numb with sorcery. Battle magic, the bottle havoc. The genie embellishes lavishly. Fellow men follow the fellowship. Like the blind leading the blind will only lead to Sleepy Hollow. When Christmas ghosts came and went too fast. Now the path be righteous like finding life in culture. Tumultuous razzmatazz. Mainly in tailspin until it's MC days of future president past.
It's MC keep your 30 pieces of silver. It's MC stand and deliver. It's MC I've got a longing in my bones. It's MC no time for love, Dr. Jones. It's MC an hour early just to be on time. It's MC Sly Fox saying I'll be your spirit guide. MC Golden Rule, MC Golden Ratio, MC out of school, MC room to grow, MC inside information, MC more than you want to know. MC empty his pockets and throw it all on the table. MC ain't got shit and it's still way cool. MC Great Hope, MC Scapegoat. It's MC raps with a fishbone in his throat. MC fresh out the shower. MC give me a few hours. MC Mind collaborates with MC Hours. MC Tough Day, MC Rough Brick, MC All Work, MC No Play, MC Crazy Plans, MC Wild Capers, MC right the fuck now. MC there might not be later. An instinctual attempt to alleviate and abate angst. Continue to celebrate and give thanks. An instinctual attempt to alleviate and abate angst. Continue to celebrate and give thanks. Sure. The elite wanted to consolidate the world into one huge lower class rank. Yet that might be the only way to take our power back from the bank gangsters or a baby destined to be a bloody savior. Get them down off those wood planks and let them hear what the hood thinks. Modern civilization has existed for less than a blink, and our level of sophistication is going to render us extinct. 1 week later, the righteous weren't there anymore, and the hierarchy on earth had the moral equivalent of flesh-eating dinosaurs. Come to find out, masters need slaves and can't fight their own wars. Who will high society exploit if they exterminate the poor? The core of the issue. The flesh is temperamental, while the spirit is eternal. We all have varying views as to what constitutes being successful. Some consider simple survival, while others want an outcome that's a bit more exceptional. The beat of the rhythm pulses from an open-air festival.
A lasting conversation that had to alter his perspective. I just work here and follow directions. Perhaps there were a few specifics we overlooked or neglected. I just work here and follow directions, because orders from the top aren't there to be corrected. I just work here and follow directions. I just work here and follow directions. A lasting conversation that had to alter his perspective. I just work here and follow directions.
Although emotion overwhelmed his spirit, he tried to show restraint. He was no Pablo Picasso, yet he felt as low as Van Gogh trying to paint graffiti. Countrymen lend me your ear. Do you get the meaning? Tag. The IMF has new arrangements to borrow. Nab. He was seriously on some, what the fuck is that? Dag. A straw man to stab. A lasting conversation that had to alter his perspective. I just work here and follow directions. I just work here and follow directions. Yet due to awareness, they took the care to consider where their souls were headed.
A lasting conversation that had to alter his perspective. I just work here and follow directions. Perhaps there were a few specifics we overlooked or neglected. I just work here and follow directions. I just work here and follow directions.
No more settling for incentives that are senators, including habitually repetitive routines programmed by the mainstream and the way things seem. Sorta special how commonplace miracles can be. The story of how a little drop from a small pond found its homies in the big sea. Treehouse dreams that grow from a modest-sized seed. We transcended from playing pretend to living in the land of make-believe. Light is found on the ground, don't have any fluid left. But how would you know unless you check? Not every event needs to be addressed, especially in a reality we're more likely to be killed by a cop than a terrorist. That was just a warning shot to the head. The less you need, the more you have.
I get it.
Fucking intro shit, watch this one. Do it on this one like this, dog. Ouch. There's too much to miss and not enough to grip quick. Take advantage of the chance before the opportunity slips and reality shifts. Convinced we're equipped with the prerequisites to experience an exquisite existence. So we kept giving everything from the well that was endless. Lovely, he lived ruggedly, yet still charged off the energy in a warm fuzzy.
Nowhere but somewhere somber, listening to songbirds. In the forest my fortress resides, where the sun sets down yonder. Quit your belly aching, I'm in the making. Survival is equating the trip to earthquakes. Awake, watching the earth shape. Don't let words dictate your knowledge base. Find your edge and cut the haters deep. I'm waiting the waiters, waving goodbye for now and later come back fully equipped.
Well, okay. Well, alright. Our beings may love peace, but nature ain't shy. It's great to know how, yet it's important to know why. A fly can't bird, although a bird can fly. Oh, that's fine. There's too much to miss and not enough to grip quick. Take advantage of the chance before the moment slips and the circumstances shift. That was then, we've been there, now we're back again. A brand new spick and span, spin, no more avoiding the world, trying to hide inside my skin, applying discipline when carried away with the waves are blowing in the wind.
I foreshadow in my natural element, rode in on a stampede of elephants. I do what I do and I do it with elegance. It's not the music but how we use it. Change the untruth they have written from within. Sharpen my writing to make a difference. Put the art in rhyming to make it brilliant. Stay woke, deciding new visions.
There's too much to miss and not enough to grip quick. Take advantage of the chance before the opportunity slips and reality shifts. Convinced we're equipped with the prerequisites to experience an exquisite existence. So we kept giving everything from a well that was endless. Lovely, he lived ruggedly, yet still charged off the energy in a warm fuzzy. Well, okay. Well, alright. Our beings may love peace, but nature ain't shy. It's great to know how, yet it's important to know why. A fly can't bird, although a bird can fly. Oh, that's fine. Well, okay. Well, alright. The sky's not falling, stars just die. There's too much to miss and not enough to grip quick. Take advantage of the chance before the opportunity slips. Paradigms are designed to shift. Who says we have to stick with what we get? We finished up the project right around the time we said we quit. That's when we felt an enormous pressure lift, saying, I could do this for eternity. Well, okay. Well, alright. The sky's not falling, stars just die. The sun will explode, it's all a matter of time. In the twinkling of an eye, blinking, that's life. Signs, sounds, symbols. Signs, sounds, symbols. The initial energy trickles, an extra sense tickles. Wishful becomes willful, making the world more lovable. A fistful of riddles, visuals that occur after an all-night visual. A squiggle that evolves into a scribble in the sand. Resistance expressed by the sacrificial lamb. An earful that adds to the overall plan. Signs, sounds, and symbols. Signs, sounds, and symbols. It's been one of those mornings all day for the last decade. Perhaps each person has an individual path that's their own best way. Freedom faces the flow of mainstream security and many get led astray. Of course we'd rather be grinning, showing our dimples than piss rubbing our temples in dark dismay. Holding on to what's gone can bring suffering, so long I'm off to other things. Strangely morphing and changing can feel pretty amazing. There's always another awakening in the making. Signs, sounds, symbols. A loud siren ringing as a signal. Remaining flexible, yet staying principled. Humans are more than merely physical. These souls all original. I'm on my beatitudes. Grateful for how I was assembled. Resembling the I am, knowing I can.
You got it. Will you need it? Say you got it. Will you need it? Will you need it?
Signs, sounds, and symbols, a tingle that tickles potential. All of reality encased in a multi-dimensional nutshell. Unpredictable and temperamental, the scene changes as I look out my window. Actualizing movements, escaping limbo. The reflection of the glass has been broke. Careful kiddo, we manifest what's spoke. Here's a little rope, hang yourself a lasso hope. The sweet chariot will swing low. Blessing another senior citizen winning at bingo. Sign sounds and symbols. Sign sounds and symbols.
True. Signs. S.A.M.M.N. Symbols. True. True.
The Pulitzer Prize with an expose revealed the fraud was a hoax. The global corporations were the good guys, and the insurgent revolutionaries were the vicious cutthroats. For generations, the long con has been underway. An outside influence that can affect how we think. A couple of screws loose, yet I put my scruples to use. I don't watch the news much, but good Jesus, do we need the technology to vaccinate a fetus? I guess these big cheeses and head honchos is gonna do as they please, unless one of us big kahunas is ready to take charge and lead. Alright, catch me in the ride if I'm going off, but doesn't the Pope look like Darth Vader's boss? Lucifer and Christ cross to the opposite sides of the street at the same time. The morning star smirks while the sun sides and shines. Brighter than the eye on the Time Warner, CBS, or old AOL design. Distinguishing between the coincidental and an order that's divine. A scared city, facing scarcity, bleeding truths for the military, while the wealthy enjoy luxuries in the land of liberty. Money is dead, debt is slavery. Money is dead, debt is slavery. Money is dead, debt is slavery. Money is dead, debt is slavery.
The world's leaders say people aren't bottom feeders. Well, jeepers, creepers. The suspicious alert is off the meter. The conditions get worse, babies dying of fever. People get decapitated for not being a believer. A bunch of bicker and divide. There used to be less with the side. All these little groups fighting amongst each other are just being duped surprise. Let's rise, look into each other's eyes and decide. Doesn't put in an effort with pride. Confidence, help promote a rise of excellence.
A scared city, facing scarcity, bleeding truths for the military, while the wealthy enjoy luxuries in the land of liberty. Where money is debt and debt is slavery. Where money is debt and debt is slavery. Where money is debt and debt is slavery. Where money is debt and debt is slavery.
Kids dying off, living in sin, shiving to win. A spot on that block, you get a spot on that shirt, like you're trying to surf in that American greed. Trust me, these Americanos see you as a serf. That's a derogative way of calling you a slave, homie. Or me grew up a screw up, now I see there's more than just tales from the crypt. It's blood in, blood out. Michelle Alexander would say it's a colored man's inevitable trip. Sell prison, sell sales like the new slave ship. What's next? Nothing's good, let's put our arms down. Like the teacher called upon us once upon a pauper's rhyme. You should think smoking and drinking till we blacked out was the artist's way. An old soul with a young heart, and I never kid myself. No matter the accumulation of wealth, these children have lost their marbles. They marvel at the unhealthy living a vicious circle that we must question and hurdle to get out of. When it comes for you, when all your dreams start coming through the looking glass, I ain't looking past the past is history. And that's what I'm trying to write, a true gritty telenovela, not just another generic Patterson mystery. To me, I'm Mr. Nobody, like I'm out of my mind physically. So I speak my mind, do you mind? I'm on my rhyme, losing it, losing friends. Dr. Jekyll into Hyde, blending in, bending time just to get back to seconds.
Money is debt, and debt is slavery. Where money is debt, and debt is slavery. Where money is debt, and debt is slavery. Where money is debt, and debt is slavery.
Create just like a triple sSsR8M associate.
Black Locust Legume.
Triple sSsR8M.
Lightning Bolt.
Triple sSsR8M. Land number one.
Being free from the flesh's dire purpose helps combat selfish desire, although obviously the body has needs that are required. A would-be messiah whose words rip the cipher, yet he can't find his drink and just stole my lighter. A reminder, there's tunnel vision from blinders. Take them off and the peripheral is wider.
Meditate, take young tot on top of a rock. Life comes in all forms, shapes, and sizes. Eyelids, ISIS, righteous. I is at all places, father time splits conscious. Fight insecurity, officers out reading Miranda's like eulogies. You the G, I just be on the lookout. Underground Morpheus for the one that shall lead.
Jonas employ my words. Start getting sword. Jonas employ my words. Start getting sword.
Rather feel passionate and hype than be passive and gripe. Got to work hard and do right. Everything will turn out, just take some might, willpower, enough hours, a spirit up to fight for a chance and opportunity to do more. Soul ready to pour, I would like to explore what's behind every door.
Sure, you can keep the grand prize or try for what's behind door number 2. The choice is open and totally up to you. The sword spitter, verse killer filled with vigor who chooses to stay in good standing and follow through with his original planning. Super put a cape on James Brown, getting down, landing on the one.
Land number one. Land number one. Land number one. Land number one. Land number one. Land number one. Land number one. Land number one. Band of brothers go bam bam. Slam dunk the jam ham. Piggy C eat seats. Easy boy. Pegasus says sleazy toys got away with the excess. Foot clan. Fetish of the garbage man. John Claw. Working with the broken band. Water flow. Dance stop. All ray guns fall to my demise. Rise of a S.C.A.M.M.N. Sensei kick more ass than 7 samurai in a dojo. More mojo than Austin Powers in the frozen capsule. Maps of victory. Align the stars that connect the dots. Simply rippling effects. Believe in. Doomed youth is a faith of discipline. Projecting the future is crippling. Live today like the best gift you ever got was to breathe in life.
Jonas employ my words. Start getting sword. Jonas employ my words. Start getting sword.
Word to your washing machine, I'm rolling with my dirties. Where's your whiskey? I'm thirsty. I've been on a long journey. A kid who learned to swing on a short ass rope. Growing up in a hood called Cedar Roach. Grab it, catch it, feed it to the turtle, don't choke. Is there any question why I love hot shower, toothpaste, and plenty of soap? Never know extra dope, yo, you got a dog. Ask me how it is and I'll respond with it's all God. Life without faith is as good as a fun straw without loops. Indisputable proof in the face of a form of truth.
Land number one. 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 Triple sSsR8M.
Shroud.
Just because you think you are. Just because you think you are, doesn't mean you really are. You are. Just because the silence comes, it comes, doesn't mean it's really calm. It's really calm. Just because things ain't right, what's really right, doesn't mean things are wrong, what's really wrong. Just because it's out of sight, doesn't mean it's really gone. Is it gone? Just because things change, doesn't mean I'm walking out. Who's walking out? Just because we have our doubts, what doubts? Doesn't mean we'll whine about, let's whine about. Just cause you got a house, doesn't make Earth your home. Just cause you paid your bill, doesn't mean there's someone to phone.
Wake and thank, today will be a good day. Give praise, right now someone is taking their last breath and will go away. Leave a legacy in some way. It's okay to get giggly and parade. Turn fidgety into agility, belligerent into considerate, an immigrant into a citizen. Make a transformation. Knowledge is adrenaline, frustration and making mistakes, but the sensation that clean take, oh, feels great.
I don't know why, like Forrest Gump, I keep running away from home. I just hope the person who gave him a long kiss goodnight is my clone. On some multiplicity, hear what you wanna hear, believe what you wanna believe, see what you wanna see, be what you wanna be. I wanna be something more than I wanna be. I wanna go places like when it Jerome, I master my artistry. An actor playwriting out his dreams, acting out my scenes. No rewrite in the edit room, we keep as is. I seize sorry with the glitz and the glamour. I kept my mother's in search and grammar.
Just cause you think you will, doesn't mean you really won't. You won't. Just cause we talk, doesn't mean we're really close. Just cause I'm beat it up, doesn't mean I'm really broke, ain't broke. Just cause I'm lost, who's lost? Doesn't mean I gave up hope. Just because it can't be seen, doesn't mean it isn't here, it's here. Just cause I can't be there, I'm there. Doesn't mean I never cared, I care. Just cause I whisper in her ear, doesn't mean she's gonna hear, she'll hear. Just cause you talk all out, doesn't mean you draw a crowd.
This written right here is about all my incoherent wrongs that keep spilling out like my unsung leftover songs. I grew up so broke they call me Mr. Glass, taking every class to get a little more class till my mind became an unbreakable, listenable, instant classic. Now I'm gonna bask in it like Moses broke the mold. If Pharaoh that's not supposed to be draped in gold is a choice that can change your path and run that river's cold. Never sold a soul, commanded by the commandments to give it a go.
Not all cheaters get caught, not all students are taught. Occasionally what we fought for ain't everything we thought. Getting too concerned with the kind we can have is dealing with obvious problems. Although when you're exceptional, those difficulties appear all the more special. A headspace set in the celestial. Angels who question, what about reality seems really real? Dirty devils deep in pleasure who answer, feeling good is the main appeal. Just because you're in a group, doesn't mean you're not alone. Just because it ain't real, is it real? Doesn't mean it isn't known. Just cause we're on our last, doesn't mean it's really over. What's over? Just because we're done, we done, doesn't mean there was closure. About you, so I figured you might want to know that everyone who stopped by said hi, I love you and I have to go. I love you and I have to go.
Like a kid in Christmas, I'm shooting through the presence, essence. In Skywalker speeders, speeding, racing elements. Cruising through Venus, embracing success and elegance. A dab of peppermint, never land I never win. That's the honest justice, a jar to infrastructure. Waking up with the morning star, boring cars, playing wars, declaring more offerings. Nothing's free, you make your bed with every choice you make like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
A rich rock where a mailbox makes contact with a baseball bat, smack. We were chillin' on the front porch, although we swore we'd never come back. While chasing the sun, we completed another lap. Somewhere in between staying loose and keeping tight, we used up all the slack. I understand if you need to go, please just make it quick.
From sticks to stones, from ox to slaves, from wars to clones. I'm a reason that can't be reasoned with. Thoroughbred through all seasons with. Skin the sheep, milk the cow, teach the kids to exist and live freely with. Outside in, we live in outside in. The world's trends are more important than our feelings tend to be going through. We tend to ignore, we trend with the most recent. Living outside in leaves for no vision. Monkey see, so monkey do. What banana find appealing? Monkey listen, but don't hear clearly.
The joy of closure, although life is never over. Reminiscing, thinking about every harsh word that was ever said. Reflecting back to the last kiss a loved one got on their deathbed. We could give flowers or grow seeds instead. Reading a friend's mind, diving into watery eyes with no light vest. What's the honest answer to does the cosmos always know best? Say you got it, say you got it, say you got it. Say you got it, say you got it, say you got it. If you need to go, please make the rip quick. You know Band-Aids have a tendency to stick. If you need to go, please make the rip quick. You know Band-Aids have a tendency to stick. Severing from a pleasuring that becomes menacing. Peddling war as a fair exchange for human sacrifice. I don't want no trouble. Incredible moves that could have taken my stunt double's life. The abrupt preparation lasted once it happened in a fast flashing fashion. Redefining the form of day from night. The hard part, where joy and heart separate. A time and place I wouldn't dare anticipate. Context over content, we're both on the same planet, yet I'm on a different plane. Beef jerky working the wordplay, pull you in to push you further away. Grandma had to bet the farm just to make a payment. Risky, edgy, sexy. Out of 5 golden tickets, we already got 3. You in the countryside on psychedelic mushrooms while biking. Experiencing a quintessential existential crisis. You in the countryside on psychedelic mushrooms while biking. Experiencing a quintessential existential crisis. The hard part, where joy and heart separate. The time and place I wouldn't dare anticipate. The hard part, where joy and heart separate. The time and place I wouldn't dare anticipate.
We'll be alright.
True.
We'll be alright.
Science.
We'll be alright.
Sound.
Letting go and grow.
Symbol.
We'll be alright.
True.
We'll be alright.
Sign.
We'll be alright.
Sound.
Letting go and grow.
Symbols.
Home is mainly a matter of perspective. Yet most want more than to merely live. Well, at least when we started out, that was our idea.
Not gonna pack things up. Not shut the party down.
More than enough.
Not gonna pack things up. Not shutting the party down.
More than enough. Reflecting on when the mind transcended in heaven, rolled the credits, that final hug to get us to where we're headed. The underlying messages, you helped me more than I ever expected. It's always gonna be a bad time to let go. Oh no, the way will unfold. We told you already until our faces were oily and sweaty. Now we're letting that heavy burden lift. Living in the lightness of being is how we exist. Now we're letting that heavy burden lift. Living in the lightness of being is how we exist. I said it already, I wanna hear it again. I love it, I didn't hear you say it again. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love. Say it like you mean it, I said it already. Say it like you mean it, I meant it already. Say it like you love it, say it like you love it. Say it like you love it, I love it. I'm in love already, but say it like you're in love. I said it already, I wanna hear it again. I love it, I didn't hear you say it again. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love. Say it like you mean it, I said it already. Say it like you mean it, I meant it already. Say it like you love it, say it like you love it. Say it like you love it. I love it, I'm in love. I said it already, I wanna hear it again. I love it, I didn't hear you say it again. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love. Say it like you mean it, I said it already. Say it like you mean it, I meant it already. Say it like you love it. Say it like you love it, say it like you love it. I love it, I love it already. I'm in love already, I'm in love. The wrinkle in the iron is the fact that this is a pretty long song. If you need to go, please make the rip quick. You know band-aids have a tendency to stick. If you need to go, please make the rip quick. You know band-aids have a tendency to stick. Yet if you find a way to settle and stay, I'll embrace you with open arms and love and grace. Yet if you find a way to settle and stay,